It's time for the new year. Hey everybody, my name is Exceedingshadow. Welcome to Pickups for December 2020. And today is actually the first day of the brand new year 2021. But I want to say on a side note what the entire year has been like for December, just the year 2020. Overall, we all know the whole COVID pandemic situation. We all know about it. But I want to say overall how it's been, well, part of the pickups videos. You've probably seen the big difference on I think it was March or April pickups video. That one was just embarrassingly bad. That was bad. But since then, you kind of seen the growth go back up throughout the months, and I don't want to say it's going to get better, like it's going to be, you know, more growth, but as of the time being, I've made a New Year's resolution, not something like going to school, drinking more water. I mean, those things I should do anyways, realistically, right? But it is involving pickups, not discontinuing this or anything, just what I'm planning to do. So for the year 2021 going forward, hopefully for the year 2021, we'll see how it goes, I'll be trying my best to buy one expensive game throughout every single month. It could be a game I'm personally looking for, I've been looking for, or it could be a game that I've recently learned about and I'm going to go out my way to try to buy out that game in a way. I've made the decision due to I'm finding things that, yes, I like, but as you can tell, it's been more like mangas and toys and comic books and anything else, realistically, right? Besides just gaming. But throughout the time, every time I go to a retro game store, or I go to a Gamestop, or somewhere like that as a retail store for gaming, it has been hard to find anything realistically that I actually want. So, I decided to do this because my friend recommended me I should buy one expensive game every single month. Just one game. For January, I've already done that. Sorry, not already done that. I actually bought something at the end of December 2020, but I will throw it on to January because it's a good amount of stuff. But I bought it in like the 29th of December, so it still counts. But I'm gonna throw it out. I'm gonna throw it into January anyways. I do have good stuff already for December. That's why I'm doing this, for that reason as well. So again, sorry for this big update. I know you want to get into the pickups video, but I want to say thank you everyone that watches this series, and I know this video will probably be out like within the month of January, because I know November still has to premiere, and then December. I know, I'm sorry. I promised I said I was going to get a little better than editing, and I kind of have, but not really as much. So once again, thank you for watching, and like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell, get notified any future videos I upload. Follow me on Twitter at Exceedingshadow, but join my Discord in the description below. Support me on anywhere to donate or anything like that to me on Streamlabs.com or PayPal.me. Yes, there's Patreon, but I don't use it. But any shape or form helps me out. So once again, I'll see you guys all for the next one. But if you want to stay, let's get on to the video. Let's go! Maria!
I'ma be that nail in your coffin, saying that I soften. I was ducking down the reload, so you can say your petty explanations. I don't have the patience before you even say it. I know you let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sound. You let your pride or your ego talk slick to me. No, that is not the way I get down. And look at how you lose your composure. Now let me show you exactly how the breaking point sounds.
I'm not done yet! This is the Monato's
Okay,
power!
we're gonna start with something pretty fucking huge. Now, this was actually bought in the month of November. I just forgot to show it off in the month of November. Legit, I literally forgot. I know it's huge, but I literally forgot it was right there for some fucking goddamn reason. Even though I look around, it just, I blindly don't look, I guess. So this is, and you've probably seen it a lot if you guys like gaming and all that stuff on your Facebook and even possibly Twitter. Not sure about YouTube, but I know on my Facebook, I always seen this exact fucking ad, always, including the Yu-Gi-Oh ad all the damn time. For the first 4 figures statue, this is the painted statue edition of the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Well, Majora's Mask. So this is a 10-inch PVC painted statue. This is MM1. I don't know what MM1 means. I don't know if that's Majora's Mask 1 or what, but this is a well, it's a stand, basically. It's a stand, as you can see right there. It's a stand, okay, that you just put, and yeah, eyes and base with 2 LED functions. Change eyes LED mode with hand gesture. Base LEDs with 5 internal changing colors and wall mountable. So they're promoting this a lot, but yeah. Oh, I was looking at the. I don't know if it really does change. I haven't opened it yet, but yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, this is the first one. I guess there is gonna be a second one. I guess it shows me the next one. I don't know why it does that. It kind of like a false advertisement, but I wanted it because I'm a big Majora's Mask fan. Big Majora's Mask fan. You probably already know that. Well, and Zelda, so. But honestly, I'm just actually very happy I got this big time because, you know, I like Majora's Mask. There's a lot of franchises I like, but there's some I peek it a lot, and that's Majora's Mask is one of them. Next for Sonic Adventure 2, Smash Bros. Ultimate. You've probably seen a lot of the freaking hype for stuff I buy, Shadow the Hedgehog, you know, stuff like that. So, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, just saying. Alright. So that was from the, like I said, oh, so, by the way, I forgot to mention, I got that from Best Buy, I feel like week of Black Friday or something like that, but it wasn't meant to be, I didn't know about it. I just found it when I went to the store, so there is that. But I feel like maybe 60 bucks, that is kind of a lot, maybe, but I felt like it was sort of worth it, so I don't think I'm going to see that ever again at the moment, until I saw it on Facebook like a week or 2 later. Like, oh, look, now it's always there. So, okay, so the next stuff is going to be a lot of books, and a lot of these books I found on Facebook and thrift stores. Now, these are supposed to have been shown also in November, but I forgot to show it off because it was on the side and I didn't think about it. I didn't see it in my mind, and I'm like, oh man, I'm just going to show it off for the month of December now. So then off the year, 2020. So here they are. Okay, so these aren't books yet, but these was on top of the books. So I found a lot of nunchucks and Wii remotes, a lot of them, like 2 weeks later in the month of December, but I'm not keeping them for sale. But these I'm definitely keeping, definitely. This is a sealed copy of both of them, Wii remote and nunchuck. Yeah, I know I said it both. Wii remote and nunchuck. My bad, except I changed it around. So I've never seen these past 2009 or 8 or something. I don't even know when was the last time I've possibly seen a sealed like wall mount version of the Wii remote and nunchucks. I've never seen them. I've always seen this one. Always seen the Wii remote, but it's always been like just a box and like with like a little hanger thing for the box, but never like in a plastic sleeve like that. So I don't want to open these up. These are legit. Like, this is where I kind of started collecting, was during that generation, was for the Wii, and I feel like it's kind of fitting. It's kind of fitting. So there was actually 2 of them. There was one nunchuck, or sorry, there was 2 nunchucks and 1 remote. I got this one and I got this one, but I did not get the other one because I told my friend, okay, can you come over? I know you probably want this. I feel like it's fair. Hey, I found something really cool, and there's 2 of them. I'm gonna get the best looking one, and then he got the. It was still good looking. It's just one of the plastics back here was kind of messed up, but that's it. That was it, honestly. So thank you to you, Oscar. You know that you got the other one I was talking about, And yeah, I found these at the thrift store. It was like $7 each, legit. So, and you can see kind of like the a weird kind of like I don't know what do you call these, little white specks or whatever on the side, because you know it's been sealed for who knows how long. So, anyways, yeah, yeah. All right, so I think that's pretty fucking cool. Okay, now let's get into the books. Okay, even I forgot how big and heavy some of these books are. Now I found this one at the thrift store. This one was for like $4, but I got it down to $2. This is the Nickelodeon The Legend of Zelda, Book 1 Aired Art of Animated Series. So this is pretty fucking cool. This entire book shows the entire art direction of the Legend of Korra, not the Legend of Zelda. So I did open it up, and I am watching currently the Legend of Korra on Netflix. So that's pretty fucking cool. Of course, I'm a bigger fan of the Avatar Last Airbender, not Legend of Korra, but honestly, it's still pretty fucking cool to have. So just to mention, All right, now the rest of these. Oh wait, hold on, wait, only one. Now I did find one book. I thought I found all of these Fun with Pokemon books, but here is just Fun with Pokemon. Legit, it just has Pokemon from like Ruby and Sapphire. Maybe it's the first one of the series, but I didn't know about it because I do have like Let's Go or Pokemon Let's Play or whatever, like Gold and Silver and Emerald and Fire Red. So here's another one, Fun with Pokemon, whatever this is book. So same thing as the other ones, but yeah. All right, now let's get into the books I found throughout the month. So this is product number 3, or PN3. I've never owned this game. I actually was looking for this game, to be honest. I'm looking for it. The game has went up in price, which kind of sucks, because I've seen it before in the past, now I don't ever see it again. But product number 3, I'm looking for you. Looks like a fun game. I think I got it for like $6. This one I think I got for $6 as well. Yep. Here's Parasite Eve 2. This one's a little bit harder to find, for sure. And oh, by the way, I found this. Product number 3, Parasite Eve 2, and the next book at Grey Whale Retro Game Store. But I found this one, so pretty good. And I already owned the first book to Parasite Eve, so kind of fitting that, hey, I found the second one. So don't think there's a Parasite Eve 3 book, even though I know it's called The Third Birthday or whatever. So okay, next one is Mario Party 8. This is the unauthorized. Is it? Sorry, the authorized by Prima version. And I never even knew it was a book for Mario Party 8. So I was like, hey, same thing. It was like also $6. So there's that. Mario Party 8 is up for the Wii. So, all right, now this next one. This one was not found at a store. I actually found this one at Facebook, on Facebook. This one was being sold for, I think, $20. I believe it was $20. So this is the Super Smash Bros. 64 guidebook. This is by Prima. This is Prima. It's kind of crazy that someone bought this for $4 back then. So, I mean, I would have bought this for $4 back then too. So yeah, this is the Super Smash Bros. For 64 Prima guidebook. Alright, and the next one. Okay, some of these were on Facebook, Thrift Store, and Game Peddler. Alright, so let's see here. I think it was just these. Was it just these two? Hold on. Wait a minute. Alright, that was it. Okay. Sorry, we're moving this around. Okay, so the next 3 books are from Game Peddler. Now, this one is Tales of the Abyss on the PS2, also for the 3DS. I bought it because I didn't own it, but I felt like I did, and I left behind Tales of Vesperia. But I was like, I don't know if I own it. It doesn't feel like I own it, but I could be super wrong. So there's Tales of the Abyss for the PS2 and 3DS. Alright, next this is a pretty big one for me. This is The World Ends With You for the Nintendo DS. Not the Switch version, but could be probably used for it too. This was also found at Game Peddler, and I was like, damn, The World Ends With You, one of my favorite recent modern games. So I was like, damn, that's pretty good. Now this one was a big one for me. This is one of those very last guidebooks I was looking for the entire Pokemon franchise. This is Pokemon Crystal version. Pokemon Crystal. Now this one, I had to spend like 15 or something for. I don't remember, but Pokemon Crystal version was like, damn, that's fucking night. That's fucking night right there. Like, it's fucking... I've been looking for the just Crystal guidebook for a minute, including Pokemon Stadium 2 and Stadium 2. I was like, Pokemon Crystal. Pokemon Crystal. Finally got Pokemon Crystal. So the next... let's see. Oh, no, sorry. And the one more book from Game Peddler. I'm sorry. I overlooked this one. Also, I found the book for Pikmin. This is the Nintendo Power Edition. Nintendo Power version. So Pikmin. Of course, you all know how I love Pikmin on this channel. If you guys haven't, you can watch my entire Let's Play on Pikmin on the GameCube. And I did have somewhere on the channel for the Sovereign LPers for... LP I did not finish about new Play Control Pikmin, which I was also playing for the first time, that version, but I stopped, and you never know. Maybe I'll just re-download all those videos and put it on this channel. I thought about doing that, by the way, so. Alright, the next ones, now, the next two are from Facebook. Actually, the same guy that sold me the Smash Brothers one. This was like 2 days before the Smash Brothers one, by the way. So, this is, and I never found it before, and I found it for $5. This is Sonic Heroes Guidebook. The Sonic Heroes Guidebook for PS2, Xbox, and GameCube at the time. Now it's also on PC, but yeah, there it is. PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. So, pretty excited. I never even knew there was that. So, and I don't think I really own many Sonic guidebooks, so it's pretty good I found that one. The next one, this is one that works also for the Super Nintendo. So this is for the Super Nintendo, Wii Virtual Console, WiiWare, or whatever you call it, and then there's the Wii U Virtual Console, and then the Super Nintendo Switch Online Service games, and Game Boy Advance. I feel like that's all of them. Maybe even the Game Boy Color one, I'm not totally sure, but this is Donkey Kong Country. $5 as well, the guidebook. This is the Nintendo Power Edition guidebook, so it's pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. And then the last one, this was found at a thrift store for, I think it was $1 or $2. This is Sword of Mana for the Game Boy Advance. I found this one at the State Street one. I haven't gone to the thrift store the entire month of December, just because of Christmas shopping and or trying to avoid it to go looking for games myself during this time of the year because of a bunch of million sales. And I feel like I did the right decision, even though in my head I felt like I left a lot of stuff behind into those thrift stores, but hey, it's part of the hunt. Part of the hunt. Alright, those are all the guidebooks from November and December. Because I didn't go thrift store hunting at all during December, so maybe like once, but nothing crazy. So okay, so I know I usually get into like toys or manga or soundtracks or some other thing, movies or DVDs, but there's not really much. I only have games and some DVD. Okay, so we're gonna get into, well, the DVDs already, including one little feature I haven't tried out yet, but I don't know what to use it really on yet, but I'm thinking about my light bulb. You see what I'm talking about? Okay, after looking throughout my entire stuff, I did mention I went to the thrift store one more time during December, just once, and I did forget I did find some things throughout the thrift store. But before I do, let's talk about the thing I was talking about through a light bulb. Now on Amazon, Amazon, I did find something that was on sale. Apparently you could only do the sale if you talk to your own Echo Dot or whatever. I'm not saying her name, Alexa. Okay, just making sure it doesn't activate by spelling her name out. But if you talk to this name, Alex? Okay. And you tell her about, hey, a certain sale, she will tell you about the sale, and it drops down to a certain price point. And I got this for like $5. I think it was like shipping with $8 or whatever it was. But it's one plug, and I'm probably going to use it for my light bulb that's in my bedroom. So just because I want it off or on whenever I want to. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else smarter to do with it, but I don't know what else. So this is an Amazon smart plug. So there's that. Alright, next. So as I said, I found some things at the thrift store for the final time throughout December. And it was actually a pretty good find. I didn't realize that. So let's start with the 2 DVDs I found at the thrift store. Or not two two not anime cartoon related animated movies. So we have a superhero movie. This is Superman Returns, part of the whole super comic book movies I'm trying to find on DVD and Blu-ray and all that. So there's Superman Returns, and then this one was a part of the. I want to probably do the entire Star Wars saga on DVD and Blu-ray. This is Star Wars Episode 3: Revenge of the Sith. This is something I felt like I already have, but I bought it because, well, I don't know. That was pretty much it. Okay, now here's going to something big. This is the Pokemon Classic Collection. This is 8-chapter books inside. This is the Scholastic version. So it has 8 books. Those are the 8 books, if you can tell. And then here is the front of it. Got it for literally $2. $2 on all this. So it's pretty good. It makes a Pokeball, and then you can, take it out and then see what you want. So that's pretty cool. So, let me show you the very first book. This is Thundershock and Pomelo Stadium. So it's just that entire thing, and I thought it was pretty fucking cool. I didn't even know this thing existed. So that's cool. That's cool. All right, and now this is pretty big. Now, I mentioned I think like 2 to 3 months ago, I don't remember which one it was, that I found the entire Twilight Saga on books throughout the thrift stores. And I did sort of knew this one existed, and it recently came out, but I was extremely shocked of how fast I found this book at a thrift store, because I looked at the date. It came out in November, or even October, so I wanted the two. And I already found it in December. I found the very last, I guess, Twilight Saga book I really needed, and I don't know what this is containing. I have not really read the back. I don't know if this is like after the events of Twilight Breaking Dawn or whatever it was, or is this even a continuation of that, or maybe it's like a new chapter of someone else's like thing. I don't know. Haven't looked into it. But I found this and I was like, really? Okay. So this is the Midnight Sun of Twilight. That's pretty freaking cool. Midnight Sun. Midnight Sun. It's not the Midnight Run, it's Midnight Sun. So again, I was not expecting to find it so damn early. It's part of the Twilight, the New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn, and there was this book I didn't really care about, but if I find that pretty cool, be The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. I might need that book too. But Midnight Sun is literally the 6th book or the 5th book, depending how you see it, of the Twilight Saga. So that's pretty fucking cool. Did not expect to find this book, especially that I'm barely even in Twilight, but hey, I found them, so that's pretty cool. So cool, Twilight Saga. Midnight Sun. That's cool. Alright. And the last thing, I did mention that there was no toys, but I did forget I did find a toy. This is the only toy in December I found. I am personally also confused when I'm going to show you this toy, because I don't know if it's like it comes off or something, because on the back it's SPD, but I'm like, I don't know. So this is the Power Ranger toy. This is like the Omega Ranger or something, but with the Shadow Ranger on the back. I'm a little confused about it, but that's what this is. So that's what this is. That's pretty much it. So yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, guys, this is the anime cartoon animated DVDs and Blu-rays. Yeah, okay, so in no specific order, I think. Hold on, let's see if we can do it in order. Let's do it in NA order to make it more, well, better in a way. Alright, so here is on DVD. It's a sealed copy of Iron Man Hulk Heroes United. Heroes United. I know I found this one at the thrift store. Honestly, I think it was like $1. I don't know. Okay, next is also from the thrift store. This is the Batman Superman movie, the animated movie. I already own this, but I don't own it sealed. So I'm gonna sell my other one. Alright, now the next one, I don't know if I own this one, but I'm gonna probably have to write these down, or which ones I'm missing, a part of this series. But this is volume 10, I guess, or 11, I can't really tell. But this is Dragon Ball GT Evolution. I just like to own all these. I already own the entire series of GT, but still Evolution. It's still good to get. Now this one I did not own. All those were thrift store finds. Alright, just thrift store finds. This one I found at a Graywell, the same place I think I talked about those guidebooks, sorry, from earlier. This I got for 10 bucks. It's a little bit more than I wanted to pay for, but I'm trying to look for those movies too. This is the Dragon Ball Z's Lord Slug feature movie. I already owned this through the entire Dragon Ball Z movie length collections, but I didn't own this separately. So, yeah, I'm trying to also collect all the Dragon Ball Z movies separately as well. So, yeah. Okay, the next one, this is also found at the thrift store. Sorry, thrift store. Graywell, same day as that Dragon Ball Z one. This is a sealed copy, even though it's a little messed up. For the sealed part. It's Danny Phantom, the complete series on, well, DVD. I really like Danny Phantom, and now I got it for like $17. So there you go. So Danny Phantom. I really liked Danny Phantom. It was one of my go-to shows back then, and I still like it now. So, so anyways, this is it. Alright, now this one is kind of a little bit of a story. So I found this at the thrift store in November, but it was missing the disc, but there was 2 discs inside, but it wasn't the main disc for the DVD. So this is Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea, right? So this is the case I found at the thrift store. I opened it up, and it didn't have the DVD to Temple of the Sea. It only had the Pokemon Pikachu special. Only had that one. It had that one right there. The other DVD that was inside this was Pokemon the Movie 2000. So, I took out the 2000 movie. It's like, okay, I'm gonna buy the freaking things. It was like $1. It was $1 to buy the fucking DVD, or to buy the case and everything inside. But I was like, how cheap would it be to get just a disc on eBay or something? I looked it up. It came up to be $6. I'm like, all right, I guess $7 in total, or $7.50 or whatever it was in total would have been fine to complete Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea. So that's how I did this little Frankenstein thing. I legit had to find this copy of this so I could complete it. Thank you, eBay. Thank you to the guy that literally had it like without anything on it. It was just in a jewel case. So thank you to completing my Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea disc or case. So now I own that too. Now this one, I did not know it existed until I found it at a Walmart. Now this one I found at a Walmart a week before I even got paid, so I had to go back to the same Walmart that week. But I thought it was at a different Walmart, so okay, maybe I could find the same freaking thing at a different Walmart. No. So, I went to like Jordan Landing, and I had to go to the main one I found it out at 5600 West, and I found Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution: The Legend Returns, a Pokemon. This is for free. This is absolutely for free on Netflix. You can watch it. This is a remake of the first Pokemon movie in, well, the theater. Pokemon the first movie. Mewtwo Strikes Back. That was the first movie in, theaters, and this is a basically remake of that first movie. I don't know why they had to remake or anything. Ash was like the only thing that was fucking weird in the entire movie, but the entire movie, the entire thing was exactly the same. Nothing big changed, anything. I don't think anything changed at all. So I was like, well, okay, it's kind of a weird thing to remake this movie. So now I'm expecting, are they going to remake Pokemon the Movie 2000? So are they going to call it, like, I don't even know what the subtitle of Pokemon the Movie 2000 really was. There probably is in Japan, whatever it is called. It's probably like Pokemon the Movie 2000, something evolution, or who knows, realistically. But still, I found this at Walmart for $15. This is the DVD version. There was a Blu-ray version for $20, but I wish there was a Blu-ray DVD combo pack for like $25. I would have done that easily, but it was basically Blu-ray DVD, so I picked the DVD version just because it would be played on everything. So that's why. Even though he has Blu-ray Superior, I understand, but I wish there was a DVD Blu-ray combo pack. Anyways, let us now get to the games and finish off 2020. Okay, so these are some soundtracks. Oh no, sorry, soundtracks, a PC game, and a Nintendo 64 game in the box. not complete, but just in the box, not sealed either. So, all right. So for the first thing, it's the PC game. This was one of the very last things I found at the thrift store. This was the next Tetris on PC. I think I paid like literally 50 cents to $1 on this guy. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about the next Tetris. So yeah. All right. Next we have here is. And I know the box is kind of fucked up. I'm like, it's for a game that I really don't care much about. I got it because I don't own the game. It was $5. $5. So I was like, whatever. So this is the International Superstar Soccer 64 Konami XXL Sports Series. So so the reason why I bought this one. There was a international soccer game. There was a soccer game on the Nintendo 64 I played a lot with one of my dad's friend's son. We were like the age of like 7 to 10. It was somewhere around that age. And he was weird about it. He kept turning off his 64 because he thought it was going to get overheated or whatever. Which, it is a thing, I guess. But, I mean, it like rarely ever really happens, ever. So, that was like he was afraid of. Like, oh, it's overheating or whatever. So, I guess his dad like really told him about it. Like, oh, don't play that long. So it was like kind of annoying. We were playing the game and all that, and it's fun, and then he would just randomly turn it off whenever he really wants to, or when he thinks it was hot. But I can't remember the intro. I sort of remember in my head. I remember something being played, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what game it was. So I took this for $5, the International Superstar Soccer 64, because this could be the one I'm thinking about. I remember this game being extremely fun. Back when I was, 7 to 10 years old. I don't know. It was during like a not Christmas party. Sorry, it was doing like a happy birthday. It was during a birthday party, but I don't remember what game. I remember being in a room. There was double, twin bunker bed, whatever you want to call it, and we were playing it, and it was fun. But I don't remember it. 'Cause I remember like it was raining in the stadium. There was like shields around, so you can't kick out of the things. It was kind of fun, but I don't remember if it was this game or not. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about that game a little bit. Alright, now these I found all at Graywell. All of them. I found all 3 at Graywell. So this is the Stubbs the Zombie, the soundtrack. This is from the original Xbox. Found it for $6, and I found Stubbs the Zombie maybe like 3 to 4 years ago on KSL. That's a Craigslist here in Utah. So yeah, so now I finally got the soundtrack. Wasn't even looking for it, but I found it. The next one, this is pretty fucking cool. This is a Sonia Wonderland, and I was like, I didn't know what it was, but all I saw was this. I saw Japanese letters. Oh, let's see what the hell that is. I didn't expect it to be Tenchi Muyo GXP. I didn't expect it to be Tenchi Muyo GXP, but it's saying this. It's saying Tenchi Muyo Sonia Wonderland. That's legit what it's saying right here, and that's what the front's saying. But when I read the side, that's not what it's saying. So it is. I got it for $5. Tenchi Muyo Sonia Wonderland. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There's like 12 songs on here, so that's cool. That's cool. All right, and the next one for soundtracks is the last one too. This is the Skya custom soundtrack. So I had to look this one up, and I like, what's so custom about it? Like I never heard about this one. So I looked it up. I'm like, okay, where is this a part of? Is it part of the collector's edition? Anything like that? It's kind of a collector's edition. So this came from this game, the Skya 3: Absence of Justice, which has 21 songs. This entire custom soundtrack, and I got it for $6. This is the Skya custom soundtrack. So this is part of the PS3 release of the Skya 3. This is from the Skya Hour of Darkness, Skya 2 Cursed Memories, and the Skya 3 Absence of Justice. So no remake or ported version of like the Vita or whatever, or PS4 if that's even a thing yet or not, or anything like that. It's just that. So alright. Now, I was going to cut myself out, but like, nah, let's just keep going. Let's just go with the rhythm, So, these are now part of the DVD, one gaming DVD, just one. Wii, PS2, and GameCube families. Now, I was going to have this all completed with the Xbox stuff, because there's a lot of Xbox, sorry, not a lot, but more than I usually get on Xbox, I guess, stuff. But the PS2, I've been telling my friends for years, I've been telling you guys on YouTube for years, Twitter, Facebook, the Discord, everything, Snapchat, I've been telling for years that the PS2 never stopped surprising me. The PS2 and the PS1 never stopped surprising me. I keep finding out more games. I keep learning about more games. I keep finding new games I never heard of. That comes to my attention. So, in a minute when I get to the PS2 games. But this is something I've never really knew myself. For Halo 3, I guess this is part of the collector's edition of Halo 3, which I never got. I don't even have the helmet, which I did have the helmet. This is Halo 3 Essentials. Basically, this has something that I've kind of already had for the special edition, limited edition of Halo 3, whenever the collector's one. So this is Halo 3 Essentials. This was Disc 1. There is an Essentials 1 on Xbox 360 with the game, but this one has Disc 2. Disc 2 had more features, and this is only part of the collector's edition of Halo 3. Which again, I never knew existed, this thing. So if you can see Master Chief or not, there he is, kind of in that weird thing. But anyways, yeah, got this for like $3 at Game Changers. Thank you, Sam. You know who you are. Alright. Now, really quick update. I feel like people are going to mention, where's Rick? Where's Rick? Where's Rick? Where's the thank you to Rick, you know who you are type of situation? I didn't go to Swap Meet anymore. Swap Meet is off. So I don't go to Swap Meet at all during December. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. I have gone to Swap Meet before in December, but that was me learning the whole, does people even go in December? Do I go in December? It's just, there's really nothing out there in December. So that's why I don't go to Swap Meet in December. Just want to point it out. But Rick, I have been told he has asked for me, and that's it. I can't really contact him back. I mean, I can, but he's a very hard person to contact. So, alright, anyways, we have here is Dimino Rally. This was like $4 or whatever. Same place, Game Changers. I never heard of it, so here's Dimino Rally. Don't know if it's gonna be fun. I think it's part of like Mr. Domino on the PS1, but we'll see. We'll see. Next, now again, these games never knew other than Grandia. Well, one of them on Grandia. Yeah, well, and the other one is a very expensive game. So on the PS2, first one we have here is IGPX Immortal Grand Prix. Now I got this because it's anime-like. So I even looked at the back. It's like fighting on the road, basically, with Transformers or Gundam. That's really what it is. It looks really fun too. So got it pretty good. $11. I got that one at Game Changers, but not the Salt Lake City location. I actually got it all the way in Orem. Got it all the way in Orem. My friends wanted to go. My friends really wanted to go out there, so we went. Next one, same one, Game Changers at Orem. This is now. Sorry if I cannot pronounce this one. This one's really weird to pronounce, or even how it looks like. Look at it. It's called Grimoire. That's as close as I think I'm gonna pronounce it. Grimoire. So again, this is something I never knew existed on the PS2. It looked fun. It's by NIS America, and that's it. That's pretty much it. Alright, next one. Now this one is not from Game Changers. This one actually, well, have a little bit of story. It's actually sort of from Game Changers, but not really. So I was at Game Changers with my friends Urel and Sergio, and we're looking around. I'm looking at the most expensive freaking games there is, because I'm like really trying to do the whole thing I mentioned at the beginning of this video, is look for expensive games throughout, one or two of them throughout the entire month of every single month for pickups. And it just happened to December, right? And well, he found, my friend Urel found something in the PS2 section. I was like kind of jealous, and I wanted to buy another one of those, because I do have to also buy Dragon Ball GT Transformation. But this is King of the Fighters Maximum Impact. I don't own this on PS2. He found it for $13. I jumped on eBay and I matched his $13. Somebody was selling for $15. I told him match. I told him make offer. I told him $12.50. He said $14, and I was like, can you do $13? He said $13. So I was like, okay. I matched his $13 basically. So King of the Fighters Maximum Impact. I got it right here. So screw it, Urel. Another game for me. I kind of been in a King of the Fighters type of way. Like earlier this summer, I found some King of the Fighter games, and from there I was just continuing the streak of finding all the King of the Fighter games I can find. So without being on Neo Geo or anything like that. So All right, next one. Now this I already owned this. I already owned this on the Dreamcast, but I don't own this on the PS2. I've seen the opportunity of buying this before on the Game Peddler like years ago, but I found this at the Game Changer store in in Orem. This is Grandia 2. Grandia 2 on the PS2. Now I've been told a lot that the Grandia 2 on the PS2 is not as great as Grandia 2 on the Dreamcast, which I'm like, okay, cool, but I still want to get Grandia 2 on the PS2 because, well, I've been told there's some differences, but it's like you'll play more funner. It'll be funner. Yeah, it'll be funner on the Dreamcast. So I was like, okay. That one wasn't really expensive. That one was really expensive. Now, this one is expensive. This is the second most expensive game I found at Game Changers in Orem. And this was very, very well looked for me. It wasn't top 20s or anything, but it was very top up there. Very, very on top of up there. If that makes sense. Very up there on the list, I guess you could say. This is Grandia Extreme. Grandia Extreme on the PS2. This is the very last Grandia game I needed. The very last one. Not including Grandia HD collection on the Switch and PS4 for limited run games, but overall, this was the very last one. Overall, the very last one. I already own every single Grandia game on the PS2 except for this and 2. I was like, oh my god, that was like a dream come true. Finish it off with Grandia Extreme. Grandia Extreme on the PS2. Fucking excited. Yes, I know this is probably not the best Grandia, but still, I needed it. Now, going back to Game Changers in Salt Lake City, Utah now. This was, well, they had 2 copies there. And I was like, wow, they have 2 copies, and I've never seen this in a very long time. I think it's maybe like 2 to 3 years. I haven't seen it. Never seen it that long. And I was like, I still want to do the whole looking for expensive games only type of thing. So this was like, I need to get this out of the way. I need to get this game out of the way. I've been looking for this game for a while, but I don't own it. And it was one of those like very top of the line horror games on the PS2. It's not Rule of Rose. It's not Haunted Grounds, whatever it's called. It's not obscure. It's the other one. It's Clock Tower 3 for the PS2. I've just been extremely looking for this thing, and every collector knows that Clock Tower 3 has been up there in price for a very long time, and I haven't found one in a while until just that day. Game Changer Salt Lake City, thank you. And by the way, they still have that second copy up in the store. I was like, damn. So pretty excited I found it. So thank you, Grandia. Wow, thank you, Game Changers, for a lot of the games this month. 100%. Thank you. A lot of the games. Clock Tower 3. All right. Now this one, just a little bit of a side note. I have not been able to find this one for like a minute, and I was like starting to look into some of these games, and I'm like, where can I find it? Game Changer Salt Lake City had it. So this is PK Out of the Shadows. This is Donald Duck, and it was one of those I've been looking for type of thing, especially on the GameCube. This is on the GameCube, by the way. It's the only GameCube game in this entire month. Yes, this entire month is GameCube. I told you, it's hard to find anything GameCube related left for me. But pretty excited. I found PK Out of the Shadows on the GameCube, so that's cool. Okay, now here on out, it's still going to be retro and new at once, so let's just keep showing you, okay? Okay, here's some games. I don't know if I had to cut that off or not, because I had to fix something. But we got some Xbox Originals, Xbox One, and Genesis games. Yeah, Sega Genesis. I guess we'll start with the Genesis games, huh? So, for Sega Genesis, we have here is Hellfire from Salt Lake City Game Changers. Hellfire is a shoot 'em up. Okay. I can't say much about that one because I haven't really been looking for that much. Just I found the same day. This one I can say I kind of been looking for a little bit, but not as much. Mega Turrican. Oh, that's a fun game. Check out Mega Turrican on the Genesis. Alright, next. For the original, let's go with Xbox One. I feel like it's be better. So for Xbox One, we have here is a sealed, well, it's still sealed, but not plastic sealed, I guess, because this is from GameStop, okay? This is Borderlands 3 Deluxe Edition, but it's not sealed, like there's no plastic on it, but it still has the seal, the Xbox seal of approval, the Xbox seal, that's still sealed. So, and GameStop can't fake that. They can't fake that, because I know, because I work there. So the Deluxe Edition of Borderlands 3. Now, I got it for $4. What? It was on sale. No, it was holiday season. Game is $10. Found it pre-owned for like $8. Had a $5 coupon. It became $4. That was pretty fucking good. So yeah, Borderlands 3. How can you beat that? Alright, next thing. This was also very cheap. It was part of the GameStop deal of the day. This was for $7.99 or $7 or something like that. This is Disney's classic games, Aladdin and The Lion King. Now, I want to mention, this is probably my third time saying that fucking game this year. If you haven't noticed, if you don't know, this is the third and final copy I got finally for all versions of Aladdin and The Lion King. You're like, you have all versions of Disney's A Lion King and The Lion King and Aladdin combo pack? Yes, I now own all three versions. The Switch version was the most expensive one because that's the one I actually bought. The PS4 version was like $10 at a pawn shop, and now the deal of the day from the Xbox One version at GameStop for $7.99 or whatever it was. So very cheap, nice, just overall nice. This one was $10 at Best Buy. This was Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Don't even know how to say that one, so it's, yeah. I wasn't even planning on picking it up. I got it for $10 at Best Buy, so that's pretty much the reason why I did it. Okay. Alright, now these two are Xbox originals. Now these two are two Xbox games I've actually been looking for. One, I was hoping it was PS2, but I really do wish it was PS2. But overall, I'm excited I found it one at a time, because I know in my head I'm eventually trying to look for the Xbox version, but I guess it's better than ever that I found one. Now, these are two legendary games. One more well known because it's so great, and the other one, not many people know about it, but it's like the very last game in the entire franchise, I believe. If not, the second to last one, next to Primal Fury and not Extreme. So the one for the entire franchise, the very last game, is Bloody Roar Extreme. I now own Bloody Roar Extreme on the original Xbox. I owned every single Bloody Roar game for 1, 2, and 3 on PS1. Bloody Roar Primal Fury on GameCube, and now Bloody Roar Extreme on the original Xbox. Which I've heard that this is just the exact same game on the GameCube, just with a different name, which I don't know why. It's just, it is. So, yeah, Bloody Roar Extreme. Finally got it. Now I own every single Bloody Roar game there is. Pretty fun, cool. And here is the legendary game I've been looking for the original Xbox for years. So the last time I saw this game was back in Game Peddler. If you guys live here in Utah or visited Utah and you went to the Valley Fair Mall back in the day before the movie theaters was even a thing, Game Peddler in the Valley Fair Mall had this there for a little while, and I didn't think anyone was going to buy it for $50. At that time, it was a little high, but now, come to think of it, back then, it was probably a good deal, but everyone was still into the whole modern retro at the same time, but now people are only modern or retro, so it's kind of up in the air. It's kind of up in the air for a lot of people now. So, I'm finally glad to say I have it. This is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the original Xbox. I finally own Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and I've been looking for this for so long. I legit, just when I saw the spine, it kind of threw me off. I was like, wow, that's Marvel vs. Capcom 2's spine. Like, okay, it's weird. But I can't tell you how long I've been looking for this fucking game. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the PS2 I've been looking for a very long time. I still can't find a copy. But Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the Xbox, I'm excited. I'm very happy. I'm finally happy I have it. Got this for like $60, I think. Oh, no, sorry, $50. It's like $55. And the funny thing is, I only paid $5 more when I saw a Game Peddler back in the day. It used to be $50. So very happy. Thank you to Game Changers in Salt Lake City. Yes, that's why I found this and Bloody Roar Extreme. Very happy. Thank you. 100%. Finally have something that Xbox worthy. I've been trying to find so bad, and now I'm just PS2 only now is the last version. I do need an actual official version of the Dreamcast version. I have a bootleg burn version for like years ago, back when I was in college, from some guy on KSL on Craigslist. I made them, but the Dreamcast version, oh yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to try to buy that one for a very long time. I'm happy because, you know, my burn one still works. I know it's bad for Dreamcast, I've been told, but, you know, I barely even use my Dreamcast to even use the burn games. It's because I have found the original games eventually, so yeah. Alright, next games. Alright guys, here we are. So on the PS4, more Genesis games, PS3s, so we got 2 PS3 games, 2 Genesis games, and 1 PS4 game. Let's start with the Genesis. So, this is something I've been looking at Game Changers Salt Lake City for a minute, so I was like, I'm just going to buy it now. I got Heavy Nova on the Genesis. I just haven't really bought it, and I'm like, you know what, it looks fun, and I've left it in the same spot for like months. Yeah, months. I've picked it up a few times, and I never really bought it, never pulled the trigger on it until this month. It's because there was a big sale going on, and how many games I have and all that stuff, so it was a pretty good sale. So, Heavy Nova for the Genesis. Next one, I found this one. It had to be Game Changers, but I don't remember how much. I don't remember. But anyways, it's Phantasy Star 3: Generations of Doom. I usually don't get these types of games, but it's Phantasy Star. It's Phantasy Star, and it's an RPG. So I'm like, you know, I like Phantasy Star. I like RPGs. So you know, it wasn't that expensive. It was like maybe like $20, honestly. All right, next one. This one was a kicker. $10 on Facebook Marketplace. I got this game called My Hero. I can't talk. My Hero Wants Justice 2 on Facebook Marketplace, and weirdly enough, I found this game on Facebook, and the person that was selling it was an old coworker of mine that I worked with like maybe 3-ish years ago, and we used to call him DJ Khaled because his first name says Khaled Muhammad or whatever it is, and so we called him DJ Khaled from that point on. But yeah, DJ Khaled basically sold me My Hero Wants Justice 2 on PS4, so I'm pretty fucking excited. I told him if he had any of the games, let me know. He had Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I was like, I already own that game, and I wasn't planning on selling or anything, but I think he told me there was like someone wanted to get the game, so I was like, I'm not gonna, you know, say let's buy it so I can sell it later. No, just if you're selling it right now, it's great. So My Hero Wants Justice 2 on the PS4. That's pretty fucking cool. Alright. Now this one, I've been looking for it on the 360 the longest because the second game was only on 360, I think. But I was happy to find it on PS3 as well. This is Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage. I've not seen a single King of the King of the North Star for a very long time. I've not found a single King of the North Star game in a very long time, not including Lost Paradise on the PS4. That does not count. It's new. And I just haven't seen this in forever. I've not seen this in forever, so I bought it because I was like, damn. So yes, as I kept saying, I don't buy PS3 games anymore, and that's a big reason why, because I already own some of the games. But when you find a game that you've been looking for, because you feel like you own all of them, and you're like, wow, I found something I just don't have. So, all right, next we have here is the final PS3 game. And I already own this game. I only bought it because it was a collector's edition. Sorry, a steelbook edition. And I was like, you know what? I'm buying it because I don't have it. It was like $7. So this is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. So this was like back when the PS3 was brand new. And I remember playing Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm for a very long time at like a Walmart, a Gamestop. Whenever they had that demo on a PS3, I played it. So Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, I was like, I didn't even know there was a steelbook of this, so when I saw it, I had to buy it. So, it comes with a soundtrack, I believe. Yeah, the limited soundtrack edition, that's what it's called, so that's what I got. Alright, let's get into the end games. End of the games. Okay, so, here we are, very last couple games. Switch is the very last thing, always, but here we are. Okay, for the Nintendo Entertainment System, the PS1, the Nintendo 3DS, and the PlayStation Vita. Here they are. For the PlayStation Vita, we have is the Disgaea 3 Absence of Detention. As I was talking about the Disgaea 3 earlier, this is the port of the Disgaea 3 on the PS3. It could have like Game of the Year edition stuff, but I don't know. I got this on eBay for $18. This is like $3 cheaper. Just because I was like, well, I'm trying to get all the Disgaea games too now. I'm having sub goals for my main goals, so I think it's kind of funny because I recently got Disgaea 4 Complete Plus on PS4 like a month ago, and I was trying to get the same game on the Vita, but I accidentally found a cheaper version of this game. So I was like, yeah, I'll get this one, and the next one I might try to get Disgaea 4 if I don't already own it, because I'm getting confused with what I have or what I don't have in my head now. But anyways, I'm keeping up to date on my list, so that's a pretty good thing. So, Disgaea 3 Absence of Detention. So, yeah, pretty good. I have that one. Alright, on Nintendo Entertainment System, we have here is, I've seen actually twice in the same month now, Darkman. Darkman's a pretty fun game, as I could tell. So, Darkman, I can't really tell you much about it other than I've seen it before back in the day on World's Game Store. Yeah, don't ever go to that store if you're here in Utah. But it's one of those make fun of stores. But it's the last time I seen it was there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm never paying like whatever it was at that price. Now I bought it for $10. $10, pretty good damn fucking price for Darkman. So, anyways, look up Darkman on like YouTube or something. So, the next ones. I'm going to go with 3DS because I feel like the PS1 games are superiorly better. You'll see why. You'll see why. I'm trying to say, I can't talk. So this one I found also on eBay. I didn't want to go all the way to North Utah to go find this copy for $25 at Minus World and or Numbskulls. I asked both companies respectively. Also looking around Game Changers and DVD Game Exchanges and Graywell. No one had it. So on eBay for $20, $5 cheaper, I found Ever Oasis. Ever Oasis is one of those games I've just been trying to look and just trying to complete my 3DS collection, try to get it out of the way, trying to finish it, try to I want it done. So I'm very happy that I found Ever Oasis on the 3DS. So I think I talked a lot about 3DS games last month, to Poochie and whatever else I bought. Poochie, Yoshi's Woolly World, and Pokemon Rumble World or whatever it was. Anyway, so I'm trying to get them all out of the way. All of them out of the way. So all of them out of the way. The next one, yes, I can't play this game because I don't have a new 3DS XL or a new 2DS XL. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3D on the 3DS. This is as well I found at eBay. Literally $6 cheaper. $6! That one's a little bit crazier. So this game goes for maybe $20 to $25. Any other store, I found this at Game Peddler for $25. I was like, no, do it cheaper. And it wasn't the original case. So I'm like, let's jump on eBay, see if I can make an offer to somebody. I found someone for it was for like $19 or $18. I can't remember what it was, but I price matched it to $15, and he had free shipping. And I was surprised as fuck he accepted it. I was like, oh shit. So here it is, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for $15 or $16. I don't remember. So anyways, there's that. Now this one was a pretty big find. I found at a pawn shop. A pawn shop. For $15. And I thought it was gonna be more because it's a Pokemon game. And it's the very last 3DS Pokemon game I needed. This is Pokemon Art Academy for the 3DS. Yes, this is a Pokemon game. I really needed it. So, Pokemon Art Academy on the 3DS. I was just like, cool, finally, I got it. So, that is not the final 3DS game. There's still some more I'm trying to look for. I have made a list. I'm looking for the Professor Layton Miracle Mask game on 3DS, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, and something like the Professor Layton Girl one. I do own the Japanese version, but I'd rather have an American version, but still. Anyways, I don't know if I want to finish off the entire video with Switch, but I want to finish. I want to show off these two PS1 games, but it's too big. I feel like they're too gigantic. I've been literally talking about these games for a very long time, extremely long time. They've been on my top 10, 20, even 30 list, especially one for sure. So I want to talk about all the games for the Switch first, and then PS1. I feel like that's the best way I'm going to personally finish it off the year with me. Alright, so for Nintendo Switch, we have here is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Alright, now this, I actually did buy it in the month of November, but I bought it online because none of the stores had it for some reason. So I had to do it online, Gamestop.com, found it through my way, and I paid for like $23. It was like $26 on Black Friday weekend, but no one had one, so I had to literally wait for them to ship me a copy to my house, and here it is, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, so there's that. Alright, the next three. Okay, let's show the next two actually. So these two were from Limited Run Games. And Limited Run Games, if you don't know, they've been sending all their stuff out within the last 2 to 3 months. Especially the last 2 months. For like October, December, November. All their stuff that's in production. And they just want everything out of the way. So it's been pretty good. So these are 2 more games. These are Blaster Master Zero 1 and Blaster Master Zero 2. So now I own both Blaster Master Zero games, which is weirdly enough, I just saw Blaster Master Zero 1 at Best Buy like 2 to 3 days prior before me even getting these. I'm like, where's my Blaster Master Zeros? If they already have it here at Best Buy, where's mine? I was like, I don't see it, and then like, oh, never mind. They're here. So these did come with custom cards. They always come with custom cards from Limited Run. Mine's already put away. I'm sorry, I forgot to show them. But I want to show that I have, well, you know, both Blaster Master Zero 1 and 2. So I've owned Blaster Master Zero 1 on Switch digitally for like $5 whatever for a very long time, but not 2. So I'm happy to have both of them now. So I just want to say that. Now, here's the last one. This is the very last Limited Run game that came to my house as of literally 2020. Legit 2020, no bullshit, anything. This is Grandia HD Collection. Now, yes, I talked about Grandia earlier. Grandia 2 and Grandia Extreme on the PS2 and the Dreamcast 1 and all of the Grandia games I wanted to get. Now, continuing more Grandia 2 information. Grandia HD Collection on the Nintendo Switch. This was very sought after on Limited Run. This was sold out fast as hell for Limited Run people. This is Grandia 1 and Grandia 2 HD, well, collection. It has widescreen support. Choose a normal or hard mode of Grandia 2. German translation, original Japanese, English, new French, audio Japanese and English, enhanced details, UI, sprites, and texture art, original cinematics videos receiving visual enhancements, and more. But yeah, really wanted this, very wanted this, big time. Now I own all the Grandia games again. So pretty excited about that one. Now, the reason why I wanted to finish off December 2020 pickups with a high note, I've been talking about these 2 games for as long as I can remember. And, like, I have a big story, a big, long story about this game in my hand. This game, I've knew the game for a very long time, but I never knew the name. I played a demo hundreds of times, but I never knew the name on a PlayStation demo disc. And yeah, I could have put that demo disc right in there and just told me what it was, but I never did. And I'm very excited. I knew after like 2 to 3 years ago, knowing the actual name. Just like I didn't know what Guys was, and now I finally know what the fuck that is. But it's not Guys. It's not Guys on the PS1, which I am looking for, by the way. I almost had a chance to buy it too, but it was missing the manual, the cover for it. So, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, I'm showing these both off at the exact same fucking time. I've been looking for this Squaresoft game and this Bandai game for a very fucking long time, and I finally get to have these off my top 20 list. Top 20, top 10. Okay. I just want to say how much I looked up on my personal list again before this video started where I had these on the list. On top 15, I finally get to take off the game Eyehander. Eyehander is a shoot 'em up game by Squaresoft, and they don't make any shoot 'em up games at all. And this is one of the most sought after, highly recommended shooter on the PS1 in general ever. Right up there next with Gradius, R-Type, Ikaruga. Just that's for me is Eyehander. Very big on there. Now, the next game, the very next game, you saw, ooh, you saw hints, huh? If you pause it, you saw it. The next game, this game, I've had a story about it. I had a story about this game for a very long time. I found the case to this game at Swammeet. I found the disc later on. The disc I had did not work. I sold the disc back to the person I found it from. Got my money back and everything. I got the case from a thrift store like 2 years ago or whatever, 2 or 3 years ago, and I was so excited. I was so extremely excited, hoping that game was inside. Instead, it was a Crash Bandicoot Cortex Strikes Back on a PS1. Common Crash Bandicoot game. And that game worked, but it was not what I wanted. I still own to this day that case that's been haunting me. I've been looking at for years, just to buy the game, just to buy this game. So next to Eyehander, everyone, the big game I finally got. Thank you to Game Changers and Orem. And by the way, sorry, this one was on Facebook Marketplace for $100. Yeah, I had to pay this for $100. The big one I've been looking for has been number 2 or 1. I flipped it back and forward a lot of times. But for number 1, I'm finally excited to say I now own a copy of Digimon World 2. Digimon World 2. Guys, these games, I'm so excited to say I finally owned Eyehander and Digimon World 2. It's been an exciting adventure. I want to point out, I'm still seeing my fucking original copy case right here. Here it is, Digimon World 2 and Digimon World 2. Here is the one I found at the thrift store for $2. $2. It's still on the freaking case, and I now own a cleaner, beautiful copy of Digimon World 2 in my right hand, and it's like not as beautiful, but it can still sell. Just the case alone for Digimon World 2 on PS1. It's been haunting me for years, just because I've been trying to find that game forever. It was one of my very first eBay searches, next to like Sonic Adventure 2 Japanese Collector's Edition on the Dreamcast. I'm still looking for shit like that, but it's one of my biggest sought after PS1 games, sought after games in general. If you really want to know what the next game after that was, on number 1 or number 2, it's always been flip-flopping back and forward, it's called Noah Dora Phantom Mile. But that game is not $50 to $60 games. It's not a $50 to $60 game or even a $100 game or anything like that. That game is like a $350 to $450 game now. See what the other ones is like. I can remember it off my list, top of my head, like Strider 2, Strider 2, and then there's Guys, and so it says I want to say Digimon World 2 and Eyehander. I finally have them. I'm finally gonna say I own them, and it's just like it was coming. It was finally here. Whew. Like, you don't know how long I've been looking for Digimon World 2 and Eyehander. You just don't know. So I want to say thank you, everyone. That's probably like watched my entire pickup series. I know like a few random people have seen my videos. And for all the people I know that's been watching, I know there's like other people that watches this series. I get like a certain number I'm aware of for some of these videos that I see in like 24 hours or to a week or to a month. I'm like, I want to say to like people like Matthew Klug, Jazawa Toad, XX Dragon Ball Z, X4X. We got Cows Crazy, Captain Kangaroo 77. Like I know there's some names out there. There's Jason, Sons of Angels. There's Dove's Death. There's just some names I know you guys watch. I know some of you guys watch, and maybe if you don't watch every single month, I know you guys watch at some point. That's just like, thank you for supporting this. The pickups is basically me showing off what I got throughout the entire month of that certain year, and I did this because I like to hear the stories. I want to hear how you got it, how much was it, and what it took, what it takes, and all these situations. That's why I like watching these types of videos, from like Johnny Millennium, Happy Console Gamer, to the smallest little person I've seen on YouTube for a long time, has went up in reviews thanks to like TV Sonic Gaming. I still watch you, bro. Like, I still like watching these things. I even watch Radical Reggie, which is videos a little bit, you know, like not as like exciting, but I watch because I like to hear the stories about how he got into it, or how he learned about it, or where did he buy it, all that stuff. I just love to say that. Other than that, thank you all for watching. My name's been Exceedingshadow. I have thought about what has been my top 10 shit I bought within the month of 2020. I wanted to do a video like that, but it requires me watching like hours worth of footages, and also see what it was on thumbnails to know what was some of my top 10 items I bought throughout the year of 2020. I don't know if this is going to be a thing or not, but I might make it, I might not make it, who knows. But honestly, as of right now, I was recording. Yes, today is the first day of January 1st, 2021. Happy New Year. I have already bought in something at GameStop. One game, just one game. It's a Switch game, okay? And I did buy something on Facebook as well today. But I don't know, guys. It's gonna be one hell of a ride. Especially my new rule I would love to try out. So one expensive game a month. For sure, one expensive game a month. Again, don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm excited myself to see how it's going to turn out to be. So once again, everybody, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys all for the next one, alright? Bye. Deuces.
Maria! Chaos Control!